Mr. Football Things himself. And we're here again on our World Cup edition. Alright, so for yesterday, alright, I had some technical issues whereby my internet was down. My internet provider was having some issues that they were resolving, and I tried to find a way to bring the show to you guys, but it was of no avail. So I must apologize for yesterday's show. So what we're going to do today is incorporate yesterday's show with today's show. Alright? You guys don't mind? Just run through it as per usual. We're going to run through the matches quickly actually. And I should be bringing on a fan on the show as well. Regular, Mr. Gunners himself, you don't know. Regular. Pretty soon you guys will hear who it is. So kicking off the show. Yesterday's matches. Oh my word, oh my word. Messi and Argentina. Boy. Here we go again. Saudi Arabia beat them 2-1, and that was the shocker of yesterday's matches. As in, honestly, I didn't get to watch a match. I must be honest with my fans here. I didn't get to watch it, so I can't say much on the match other than the Saudi Arabia won that match 2-1, and Messi scored a penalty earlier in the game, but second half, Saudi Arabia applied themselves more and got 2 goals. Moving on, some that Saudi Arabia, Argentina, but you had Denmark and Tunisia and Mexico and Poland playing to a 0-0 draw. And both were done matches. I only can say for the Mexico-Poland, Mexican goalkeeper Ochoa, as in this guy, whenever it comes to World Cup, I'm telling you, he always puts on a show, and he definitely did in that match versus Poland yesterday. He definitely did. The other match yesterday, the final match, we saw defending champions France taking on Australia. Australia got an early lead there, goal from Craig Goodwin, right? But you know, class will be class, quality will be quality, and France showed their class, they showed their quality, they showed their pedigree, that they are defending champions, and they won the match 4-1 on the day. Goals coming from Rabiot, Giroud and Mbappe. For that match, I watched that match, and for that match I thought France lacked a cutting edge for me in terms of a playmaker or deep line playmaker or an overall playmaker. To me, I think they lack that, and that's just my point of view. Other fans said different stuff, but for me, I think they lack that. You know, Mbappe did Mbappe things. He ran around the ball. Dembele did Dembele things. Giroud did Giroud things. Griezmann did Griezmann things. You know, but I think Griezmann could have been better on the day. I think he could have been better. But I think going forward, I think they lack that cutting edge in terms of chance creation in front of goal. I know they scored 4 goals, but you know, you can see cracks in the team, definitely. And you see where the likes of Paul Pogba and Kuku and Juan and N'Golo Kante are missing from the team as well. I can see that they are a big miss. Moving on to today's matches, we saw Croatia and Morocco play. I woke up very early for that match, and telling you it was a disappointing match. It was a very disappointing match. Both teams were tentative in going forward. I think Morocco they played well, but they lacked a certain quality in front of goal. Luka Modric tried for Croatia, but I think based off the fact that Brozovic and Kovic, they were both coming off injuries, he didn't get much help from the midfield, and they failed to really take control of that game, I must say. Um, in the other match we saw a big upset. We saw Japan beating Germany. And I'm telling you, the German fans are crying. They are crying. That was a big upset by Japan there. Goals coming from Doha and Asono. And the lone goal for Germany came from Gundogan, which was a penalty that he converted very coolly. And the other match of the day we saw Spain 2010 World Cup winners. They trashed, as in trashed Costa Rica 7-0. Goals from Olmo, goals from Asensio, a double from Fernan Torres, goals from Gavi Soler and one Morata. And I tell you, they put Costa Rica to the sword. This match is where, Spain came out and said this is how we separate the men from the boys, and I'm telling you, they definitely did. And the other game, the final game of the day, we saw Belgium and Canada, in which I think, first off, honestly, not say first off, but the first 35 minutes, Canada was all over Belgium. Belgium didn't know what it did. Alfonso Davies was a penalty and he missed the penalty. I think his technique and his run up were totally off of that penalty. I don't know if it is that the stage or the pressure was too big for him for taking that penalty, but I don't think he should have. I think that penalty should have gone to Jonathan David, in my opinion. But in the end, Belgium showed their class, they showed their pedigree, and won Batshuayi, if I'm pronouncing that right. He got the lone goal for the day for that match. I think it was a very subpar performance from Belgium's side. I think they could have done better on how they performed. But most importantly, they got the win, and that's the most important thing. After the match, to get the 3 points and get the win and start off their group and progress even further. But moving forward, we saw that yesterday we saw that one Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, there was a mutual understanding that both him and Manchester United came to, that they terminated his contract for the rest of this season based on that interview that he did with Piers Morgan and things that he said about club legends and the club itself and the infrastructure of the club and the progress of the club. I think that led to both parties coming to an agreement to say, hey, let's call this quits. And they definitely did. And also another big news, the Manchester United itself is now up for sale, which is good news on me. I'm telling you, I have been praying for this day for some time now, and we've been seeing it coming for some time now, to be honest. For like for the past 2-3 years, we've seen that it would have come to this, and I'm happy that it have come to this, and I hope that it will be a smooth sale and a smooth transition of the club being sold. So an owner that will restable the club, just like the coach is doing at the moment, and bring us back to where we are as the best club in the world, as in the biggest club, Manchester United. We all know this, but not only than club matters at the moment. We saw that one Pep Guardiola signed a new 2-year contract with Manchester City, so he'll be there for another 2 years. And I know y'all Manchester City fans are very happy to know that he'll be there for another 2 years. What else did happen yesterday now? Yes, based on the victory that Saudi Arabia got over Argentina yesterday I should say, today was a public holiday for them. the king of Saudi Arabia made it a public holiday today for the entire country. I must say, that's huge. That is huge. I remember when Jamaica got went to the World Cup in '98 and got their first victory against Japan, and I think if I remember correctly, I think we got a public holiday the next day as well. If I remember that correctly, I think we did get a public holiday. If anyone in the chat or can say in the comments section that if we did or we didn't, but I think we did get a public holiday. You know, I remember that match quite fondly. I remember hearing the pod covers being rattled around. I remember hearing the blanks being fired. I remember people cheering for Taylor when the 2 goals he had scored for that match. And I'm telling you, for that one day, the country was all together. I remember I was going to school that morning when that match was being played, and it was a joy. It was simply a joy. It was a joy. So as for the call that I'm going to bring online, no, I'm going to bring to you guys now. Let's see if I can get him on here at the moment. You guys will know it is soon and soon enough. Yes, I'm working on a few things at the moment, so big and better things soon. Remember that, guys. Big and better things soon. Greetings, Ashadi. Greetings, Ashadi. Mr. Gunners himself. Big up the FSTV fans. Big up the FSTV fans in there, please. FSTV fans, sir. Alright, that is it. Come to what? Alright, so let's get right to it. Let's start off with that match over against before even going to the match, right? What are your thoughts so far on the World Cup that has been brought to you guys, brought to us of the world so far? Yeah. Okay, it's more entertaining for you now since. Okay. Oh yeah, I understand it. Alright, so moving on to that Saudi Arabia Argentina match. What are your thoughts on that? That is it there for me. I think it does fade away in matches too often at times. At times, it's not very often, to be honest. It's not very often, but whenever their backs are against the wall, it does fade at times. Yeah. Yeah, I heard a few. I didn't get to watch a match personally because I had some issues where my internet provider was giving me some issues. So based on what I've heard, Argentina fans are saying, and fans of the world were saying, they wouldn't blame Angel Di Maria. They would more put the blame. They would more. Yes, definitely. Hello? No, it's not. It can't always be that way. Because, all right. And hearing what they are saying and what the fans have been saying yesterday, and what I would have done if I was a coach, right? Is like whenever Messi get the ball, there's like 2-3 players around him, right? Di Maria was always free. What I would have done, Messi was playing like a 10 or false 9 thereabout, right? Yeah, and what I would have done for that match is take Messi out of that space entirely and put him wide. Why I would put him why I would put him wide now is because, alright, look at this now. 2 players are marking, right? And if he pull that 2 players wide, they're creating space for others, right? Alright, so that's yes, that's what I looked at. So what I would have done was to bring on one Paulo Dybala to play that role that Messi was playing. I would replace him for the person that was playing on the left hand side of the field. I would put Di Maria over on that side. Yes, and I think his blunder as well, based on what I've heard. This was based on what I've heard and what I could dissect from the match, based on what I've heard. That why is it? Martinez. Yeah, yes, Lisandro Martinez. Oh, yeah, listen. Yes. As in, how him the start? Funny. But.
I mean, to be honest, that's the only reason why he gets games because that much is direct. He should be having it.
So, anyways, moving along. Let's not get into that Manchester United Arsenal debate at the moment, right? Let's not. Let's not do it at the moment. Let's wait until December 20 before we get back to that, right? Yes. France versus Australia.
That's my team right there.
Yes. When you saw that first goal went in for Australia, scored by Craig Goodwin, what were your thoughts?
To be honest, I was more that's all. I just knew that my team would make a comeback. I didn't know by how much. I knew that my team was already dominant team already, right? And yeah, the team got lost. I think like the defense at the push. So I have no idea.
Why is that? I think
For me, let me tell
go ahead.
I don't know who Canada starts. Right? You got Liverpool season defending.
Yeah.
It's been 4 hours.
So
I don't know
who is it that you would have started for that match?
I remember that people don't know. Other people don't know. Great Arsenal.
I think well, based on form, I would have done that as well, but I think the reason why Didier Deschamps did that was because those two that played centre back together yesterday, they are used to playing with each other at centre back because they spent time together at Red Bull Leipzig in Germany. Yes.
I didn't have a problem with McCarthy.
Yes.
In regards to the left back, I would have preferred more.
I think the reason for that, based on my analysis for that match, why he started one Lucas Hernandez instead of Theo at the time, was to give the defense a more stability. Because remember, you know, Ousmane Dembele and Mbappe won't track back. They won't track back.
As you can see, he didn't get an assist.
No, man. I'm talking based on why he started Lucas instead of a more attacking threat in Theo.
Yeah, but I prefer TS because as you can see, because he has the stamina to go.
No man, Theo is class. I think for me, I think Theo, if not the best, is one of the best left back in the world right now. Come on, I do understand. I would have started him as well. Because when he came on, when he came on during the course of the game, you notice that Mbappe left the wing and drift inside more. He played a bit closer to Griezmann and Giroud. Yes, he did. He did play a bit closer. So he left the wing for Hernandez to just roam free. Yes, he does. He does. Okay. Alright, so that's your team. That is your team. And I think they gonna should have gotten a game in that game as well. Yeah, eventually. But I think seeing that Varane is fit now, who do you think comes out of that team? Because Varane is the captain for France, right? When he's fit. I think he's a captain if I remember correctly. No, Larry, yeah, is it Lloris? Yeah, it could be. I don't. But alright, moving forward, because I'm not trying to keep up too much of your time or viewers' time at the moment. The big upset of the day today. That Japan-Germany match. Yeah, I thought so as well because seeing that they went up a goal that stage of the game, they were controlling the game, they were creating chances. Yeah, and Japan just, I think Japan just used. Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. I like that he did that. I like that he did that as well. Yes. It changes. The changes for that game made a huge difference, to be honest. I must add. And kudos to the coach. Kudos to Japan coach for that. And yeah, but Germany is a team, you know, when it comes to World Cup, they always perform. It's just that the last World Cup and now this one they playing a bit one which is shaky. yeah. Yeah. Because even analyzing the game, Leon Goretzka should have started. Analyzing the game. And I think what should have been done in that game as well, Mola should have been played as the striker. And just like I saw that this young man name, he played right back today, Saul. I think that was a waste of space there. What I would have done there was to play Joshua Kimmich as the right back. Yes, and since they control the game that much, he would have been more inverted right back. He would have come into the midfield and you know when he comes into the midfield, he would have push. Yeah, and you know that will have either push Goretzka either higher because Goretzka is a known goal scorer from the midfield. Yes, definitely. Alright, Alright, so on to the goal fest of the day. The Spain versus Costa Rica. What are your thoughts on that match? For me, I think it was men against boys.
To be honest, I think it's just the difference in the league, as in the nation in your fan.
Yeah.
Costa Rica is with the CONCACAF.
Yes, CONCACAF, yes.
And this is Europe, so it's just that big of a difference in the
Yeah, but when you look at it, you look at the likes of the United States, the likes of Mexico, the likes of Canada, going toe to toe with European giants as the same. Yes, and Mexico. Yes. Yeah, they got that. As in, to be honest, at one point of that match I got bored because I know, we know, I know what Spain is bringing to the table. I did not either. Yes, I did not either. The only thing that surprised me for the day was the amount of goals they scored. Everything else is usual Spain. Just the goals were added. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Their next opponent is Germany. Yes, definitely. So before we wrap up and move on, tomorrow's game we will see one Brazil and one Portugal, Uruguay and Switzerland made their debuts against. So early match we'll have Switzerland versus Cameroon. We'll have Uruguay versus Korea Republic at 8. We'll have Portugal versus Ghana, which should be a very entertaining match, I must add, because Ghana has some quality in their team. One Inaki Williams, we'll see. One Thomas Partey, we'll see. Some good quality in their team. Brazil versus Serbia should be a very good match as well. I'm hearing Brazil fans saying that it should be a walk in the park, but I'm telling them it won't be. Serbia has quality from back to front in their team. For Brazil match? What about the Paraguay match? Let me hear predictions on the Paraguay match and the other matches. The Portugal match, I should say. My apologies. Yes. Black Stars, why not? No, it's Switzerland and Cameroon. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Uruguay and Korea. Yes. I think that one I think both teams based on quality might be Uruguay have like a 60-40 edge in terms of quality. Really? What about Son Heung-min? Son Heung-min. Son. Yeah, it was an eye surgery, It wasn't nothing for his body. Let's see. Well, tomorrow I guess will speak for itself. And hopefully I'll hear from you before the World Cup ends to hear more on your thoughts on how the World Cup has been progressing and how your team has been progressing. Alright, so Thanks again for coming on the show. Blessings. Bro.
Let's go for that.
Yes, that was a Shawnee. Yes, guys, that was a Shawnee there. Thank him once again for coming on the show. To make it, giving us a few minutes of his time, as he always do to come on the show and give us his point of views and his prediction as well. I think that's it from me today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and also feel free to leave a comment as well. And please remember to hit that notification bell so as to whenever you're going live, or whenever a video is posted, you just might see, so you guys can watch it. We didn't get you the live broadcast of the show tonight. And please remember to also follow our Instagram channel at footballsettings.tv. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys.